Well, hi, my name is Kim Schusler, and I am a wife. I am a special education teacher. I live over in beautiful North Carolina among the cotton fields and just about every type of crazy farm equipment you can possibly think of that I get trapped behind every single day on my drive to work. I am also just like living life with a very brand new mindset and mission than I was just 2 years ago before I started all of this. I am really focused on the idea that, there is no rehearsal. There is no dress rehearsal to life. We get one chance to do this thing. Why not make it as amazing as we possibly can, right? Like this moment, this day, this minute, it can't get taken back. It can't get redone. So I want to live every single day of my life as the best possible me and always be working towards becoming a better version of myself and see like where that takes me and what I can accomplish in this life that I'm given, however long I'm blessed to live it. So just a quick overview kind of the groups. First of all, thanks for watching this video. Hey, that means that we've at least chatted a little bit about you maybe joining the next challenge group. So I'm super excited for you. I'm really excited to get to know you a little bit better. And I hope this sounds like it would be an awesome fit for you. I've been doing these now for 2 full years, you guys, and I am never going back. Oh my goodness. And I'm just so excited to keep going forward and see how many more people this can really change their life, because I know it 100%, 200% changed who I am as a person inside and out, and I am so grateful that someone asked me to join their group. So a little overview about what I do, first of all. So the groups are basically, think of it like Netflix on crack, but like a healthy version of Netflix and chill. I don't know. So it's basically online streaming for all of your workouts. So I honestly, I watch a lot of my workouts on my phone. I can do them at my friend's house, in the airport, or wherever I need to do them, or on my computer, or if I have Roku on my TV, whatever. And so what's awesome is there are literally hundreds of workouts to choose from of all different styles, and they're actually adding more every single year. So it's like this online community of workouts that keeps growing and evolving. And I absolutely love them. What's great is you can just choose whichever program you want to try, and then you finish one and then you try the next one, and it keeps going on and on like that. So think of it like Netflix of workouts. There's literally 700 right now or more, and then there's more being added all the time. And so you get streaming access to all the workouts. We also follow super easy nutrition plans. So none of that crazy, you can't eat carbs, you can't drink wine, you can't do this and this and this. No. It's make this sustainable, because this isn't about some weird yo-yo diet. It's how can I become my healthiest me and actually live life and not feel restricted all the time. We also are just all about empowering each other. So we honestly have these fit tribes, basically accountability groups that we check in with every single day. And what I super love about them is they are people all over the entire country, literally all ages, all fitness levels, and everyone has their own personal goals as to why they started and where they see themselves going. But we're all there with that core heart component of, I want to become the best me that I possibly can be. And then also recognizing it that we're stronger together. Trying to get healthy is freaking hard, especially if you do it by yourself. Right? I don't know about you, but I have spent years of my life trying to get healthy, figure out my nutrition, try different workouts, and go to the gym in all sorts of godly hours of the day. And it just didn't work until I had people holding me accountable and checking in with me every single day and saying, hey, you matter. I believe in you. Don't give up, even though it might be hard today. It's going to be better, and you're going to feel better for it. And so that's the overview. I mean, come join our tribe. Come get healthy, work out, get your nutrition in right. So just a few things, though, that I did want to go over today. Sorry that I'm bouncing around on my stage, and I'm noticing the sunlight is weirdly making me look weird. So, all right. So for the groups, though, there are 4 non-negotiable behaviors. A lot of the challenge groups we do a 21-day push, so 3 weeks. 3 weeks is not that long. And what's great is 3 weeks, that's 21 days. That helps us break habits, build strong, healthy habits going forward. And then, of course, what a lot of us do is we do a group and then we do another group the next month and like keep switching up what workouts we're doing and all that great stuff. But there's 4 behaviors that everyone in the group commits to following. And that is, number 1, you gotta do your workout every single day. No excuses. Number 2, we follow that meal plan. And so the meal plan is actually really easy to adapt for your own goals, your body weight, whatever you are trying to accomplish. And so before we kick off the group, we'll make sure that you are 100% confident on what your meal plan looks like for you. Number 3, we all drink a shake, a nutrient-dense shake called Shakeology, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that later in the video. And then number 4, you got to check into the group every single day. And that's where the accountability piece comes into play. Like, this is not, you're on your own isolated. Like, we are in this together as a fit tribe. And so in order for that to work, we have to check in every single day with each other. And we actually use this awesome app now. So it's just like bust it on your phone and you check in like, hey, I did my workout. Hey, I drank my shake. Or hey, I have questions. Help me with this. And you have a whole community coming around you to support. And so those are the 4 daily non-negotiable behaviors for a challenge group. But the one I am really going to talk about in this video a little bit more is Shakeology, because that has a lot of just questions that people have about it, especially if you honestly have never heard about it. I had never heard about it before I joined my first group. I'm going to tilt this a little bit so you can actually see what I'm talking about. All right, so first of all, what you need to know, number 1, like, what is Shakeology? I don't even know. So Shakeology itself, you guys, is a nutrient-dense meal replacement shake. So the biggest misconception I need to get out of your brain is that it is not a protein shake. All right, there are a bajillion and 1 protein shakes on the market right now, and if you look at ingredient lists, you can either get a shake that just has protein in it, or all these food items that keep coming out being like high protein pancakes, high protein this and this and this and this. But for the love of all that is holy, most of us are actually not protein deficient. Protein is really easy to get into most of our diets. However, the majority of Americans and people in the world are nutrient deficient. And what's crazy is when you start looking at ingredients and realizing, how can I get more of these nutrients into my body? It's not easy, right? Like, I don't know about you, but I'm not about to eat 8 salads a day. And I cannot afford to buy all these like super fancy, all organic, feel like different meals, and I'm just not that gifted in the kitchen. I mean, like, I got a life, I got things to do, but I want to be healthy, right? So one awesome thing about Shakeology is they are filled with superfoods literally all over the world, all right? A bag of Shakeology, I brought some of my goodies out here to show you. A bag of Shakeology, this is what it looks like. All right. So they are full of amazing ingredients like maca root, flax, bilberry, tons of other amazing things. Feel free, of course, you can always just go to Shakeology.com and actually look up the full ingredients yourself. But what I have to say about this is I really just want to share like a little bit about my own testament for using it. I have been drinking Shakeology every single day without fail for 2 solid years at this point, you guys. And I am 1000% a different person than I was before I started drinking this and doing these groups. Without a shadow of a doubt. I am a better woman. I am a better wife. I am a better friend, daughter, teacher, all around just human being. Because I focused on myself for a little bit and for once in my life put self-care first and realized the amazing ripple effect that created for me. Every single person in my life is impacted when I'm a better version of me. And so, these groups, you guys, I'm so excited to talk to you about it because I just like freaking believe in this, and I'm so happy that you're asking questions because that is how I started. And so when it comes to drinking the shakes though, so after I had been drinking them for a couple months, I actually had my very first doctor's appointment, just like my annual physical, like nothing big or like, bad or anything. I wasn't sick at the time. But I had to get blood work done. And I just remember like the next week when I went to go pick up my reports from my doctor, like, not even kidding, my doctor actually drew like a big smiley face on it and was like, wow, girl, like, what are you doing? This is amazing. Like, your iron levels are looking great. You were just super healthy. Like, she was like, you're really healthy right now. Like, you've lost some weight compared to the last time I saw you, and like everything came back perfect on your score report, like how I want it for your age and your weight and all that stuff. And I was like, all right, like I'll take that win, dang. But when I stopped and thought about it, I was like, okay, I didn't like drastically change too much in my life at the time, but the one thing I had definitely been changing was my diet. And I had been drinking Shakeology at that point for a solid 1 month, 2 month time frame. And so that alone, my doctor's report, another huge win for me. Oh my gosh. So I actually hurt my knee when I was back in high school. I was an avid tennis player and diver, so a lot of just like really high intensity sports that hurt your knees quite often, unfortunately. And so I actually went to the doctor back in high school, and they just flat out said, hey, you're developing arthritis in your knee. You potentially will need a knee replacement one day down the line when you're older. You need to stop playing these sports, first of all, because you're like destroying your cartilage, or lack thereof at this point, and it won't come back. And here's a knee brace. We need you to wear this every single day when you work out, or if you do any type of physical activity. Your knee is just going to get swollen, and you need to ice it after every physical activity for 30 minutes a day, and take ibuprofen as you need it. I mean, like, that was their solution. I'm just like, deal with this. Sorry, that kind of sucks, but like, this is it is what it is. And so for years, I wore my knee brace, I iced it, and felt just really limited. I couldn't do a lot of workouts. I was really shying away from like certain activities because I was like, it's gonna hurt my knee and I don't want to deal with it. And after I started drinking these shakes, this actually helped get rid of a lot of my knee pain. And so now 2 years later, I don't wear that knee brace. I have zero knee pain, you guys. I can do all that workouts at home. I can do heavy lifting. I can do leg workouts, cardio workouts, jumping around like a crazy lady, and I am not in pain anymore. And a big part, I did a lot of research on these ingredients in Shakeology, and there are a lot of ingredients in here that actually help with inflammation. And so that's exactly what I was dealing with, is inflammation in my knee. So drinking these shakes actually helped get rid of that for me. And so that was huge. Like, that was life-changing for me. And that's just one of the many wonderful things that happened when I was drinking these shakes. Another thing, just all around for anybody, they help boost your energy crazy high, and craving crazy down. So I was someone like, man, okay, teaching, if you're not a teacher, then let me just tell you, is like it's crazy. It's like being a mom for 25 kids at a time, but like, bless you all moms too. If you're watching this video and you're a mom, you're a freaking rock star, because at least at the end of the day for teaching, I get like send children away from me. But it's exhausting. And so I was just so drained. Like, man, I had no time for me because I poured everything I had into my kids at school and then came home and fell asleep on the couch. Like, I could barely stand up. And so energy level crazy out of the sky, up through the roof. And just, I don't need to get coffee. I don't stop for fast food on the way home anymore, because cravings just aren't there anymore. And Shakeology played a huge role in that. And also, like, my skin did clear up. I'm not going to lie to you when I started drinking these. So when they say that acne goes away after you, like, become an adult, that person is a liar, whoever claimed that. However, your skin can clear up as long as you're taking care of your body, right? Like, all this stuff on the outside starts with what we put on the inside of ourselves. And I was filling my body with a whole bunch of crap before starting these groups and learning how to take care of my body and nutrition. And so that's just overall, like, Shakeology, I love it. The world, I want everyone to try it and just see how it affects your body, because it's incredible when you're finally getting the nutrients that your body is craving, you guys. So just to show you some options of flavor, I do get a lot of questions about, like, what could I get? So I showed you already. So this is a bag of Shakeology, all right? So this right here, this is a 30-day supply. Whoop, whoop. One flavor. This one is chocolate, vegan chocolate, which is one of my favorites. The other option that I actually highly recommend for people starting off, because it helped me figure out, like, what flavors I liked, is this is actually a box of Shakeology. And so you'll notice 1, 2, 3. This is actually the barista box, which is my favorite. And so if I could open it. Give me a second. So when I open this box, this is what it looks like on the inside. And so it actually has 24 individual packs of Shakeology mix, but it comes with 3 different flavors, which is awesome if you want to try out some flavors and see like which ones you like the best before you get a big bag of just one flavor to choose from. So some other awesome options, like cafe latte is really great, especially if you're a coffee drinker like me. This is like drinking a frappuccino and it's amazing. Then there's vanilla, which like, come on, that's a great foundational flavor because whatever the heck you put in it, it's going to taste like that. And so that's super great. There are also like, there's tropical strawberry, and then of course chocolate is probably the #1 seller. But everybody's taste is different. So those are your main options. Like you get either a bag that has 30 servings or a box that has 24 servings. But you can put together different flavor combinations, which is really nice. Let's see, so just going through, I'm looking at this sheet that I have with some like questions that I commonly get asked. Okay, so one question people do ask me is, do I have to get the shake to join the group? And the answer to that is abso-freaking-lutely. And the reason is, you guys, because I want you to get the best results you possibly freaking can in 21 days, which means I want the best for your body. All right, and Shakeology is the best for your body. I want you to figure out what happens with your body and see it when you get all the nutrients that it needs. And yes, 100%, you must try it, all right? I'm not going to say that maybe you won't continue. You know, I highly doubt it. I think you're going to love it, to be totally honest. But at least try it for 21 days, all right? Drink it religiously every single day. Don't skip days. Give your body that chance to get used to all the nutrients coming at it. And see how you feel at the end of the month. That's really all there is, right? So give it a try. And let's see. Okay, so the other big question I get is, well, what does it cost? So one bag of Shakeology, so right here, one bag is only $130. But when you stop and think about it, okay, so I'm not going to lie. At first I was like, what? You're freaking crazy, lady. But when I look at this now, holy crap, $130 for that whole bag and what I get with it and how it in fact like impacts my body. Oh my God, $130, okay, you got me, sold. Because, so when you think about it, that's 30 days of meal replacements, right? I have that every single morning for breakfast. So I don't need to buy additional food that I would typically use. I don't know if you make pancakes or eggs, like whatever you would have in the morning or whenever you want to drink this in the day. So it replaces that. So it actually becomes a part of your grocery bill. It's not in addition to. So it's not like, oh man, I owe another, like an extra $130. Like, no. Take $130 and push it into your groceries, whatever you spend with that. But then also stop and really think. Like for me, to make this work, I had to stop and really look at myself and like what I was eating on a daily basis and putting into my body. Starbucks coffee, fast food on the way home from work when I was too tired to cook because I had no energy, and treats while I was grocery shopping, again because I had crazy cravings for junk food and chocolate, and just little things would creep into my cart all the time. So that kind of stuff adds up so fast. Oh my gosh. So you cut that out and you spend it on something that's going to be good, like amazing for your body instead. Yeah, that outweighs itself real fast and real easy and makes a lot of sense. If you're not dealing with that, I mean, another way to look at this is like, what are you spending money on? Or what could you possibly cut back on? Like as a woman, like how much money do I spend on clothes, on shoes, on purses, to get my hair done, my nails did, all that good stuff. Maybe I need to take a pause on that, like something for a month, just so I could give this a shot because I deserve it, and so do you. So what I'm asking you to do is not let the sticker price freak you out, but really decide, you know what, I'm worth investing in, and I want to try this group, and I'm going to try it 100%. Like, I'm not going to like half-ass it. I'm going to go for it and give it my all so that at the end of the 21-day challenge, I know I gave it my all, and then I can decide from there if I want to keep going or not. But it's not because I didn't try 100%. So from here on out, like the other thing to note, you guys, if you really end a challenge group, like one thing that's so mind-blowing, this company is like so supportive. Oh my gosh. So at the end of a month, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee still. So say that I drink an entire bag of Shakeology and at the end I'm like, meh, it's just not for me, which I highly doubt will happen, but disclaimer, it might, who knows. So at the end, and if I'm like, you know what, not about it, I don't want this, I want my money back, I could send back an empty bag of Shakeology because I drank all of it, and they will still give me my money back. Who does that? Like, that is mind-blowing that they're like, yeah, you know what, you tried it, we gave you support for that. So I mean, gosh, just love it. Oh, so good. So good. Okay. I'm going to calm down. But you guys, thank you so much. I know this was a lot of information, but I hope it answered a lot of your questions. If you have more, though, please send them to me because I want to answer all of your questions, and I love that you are asking them. That is what is really important here. I am so excited to get to know you more, and I really hope that you're ready to just dive into this challenge group, honestly. So we talked about the price of Shakeology. The price of whatever you want to get will vary depending on like what deal you're interested in. So let me know if this sounds good, and then I'll give you all of your price options, and we can talk about like your goals, what you want to accomplish, and where you see yourself. But again, we have one life, you guys. There is no dress rehearsal. So make it freaking count because you matter.